Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the historic city of Samara on the magnificent Volga River. So everybody, it looks like here we have some big bronze easel with the ship there and some haulers here pulling it. Wow, look everybody, a hydrofoil. Going pretty fast, and we got a slower ferry boat there. Samara is a major city. In fact, it's the 8th largest city in all of Russia. Now, in communist times, Samara used to be called Kuybuchev up until 1991. It was named after the famous Bolshevik leader Valerian Kuybuchev. Now, Samara is situated at the confluence of the Volga River and also the Samara River. I'm not exactly sure where the confluence is. I don't know if it's down that end or over in this direction. Now, to give you an idea of the importance of the city of Kuybuchev during Soviet times, Kuybuchev was chosen as the alternative capital of the Soviet Union should Moscow fall into the hands of the Germans. Now, Kuybuchev was also a very important city during World War II because the city was responsible for supplying arms, ammunition and aircraft. Okay everybody, so even today Samara is a very important city in Russia. It's here that they make satellites, aerospace launch vehicles. It's also the home of Zhiguli beer, which is a very nice Russian beer. And they also make vodka here, chocolate and all sorts of other stuff. I'm sure that some of you are aware that Samara was one of the host cities of the 2018 World Cup. And I'm pretty sure also that some of you that are watching actually came here to watch the games. So yeah, the 2018 World Cup in Russia was widely regarded by World Cup veterans as the best ever. Okay everybody, so it's getting a bit chilly down here by the water, so let's go and have a look around in the city. Now everybody, another claim to fame for Samara is the embankment here is the longest in the whole of Russia. It's 5 kilometers long. And we've got a lovely beach here which gets packed during summertime. Nobody brave enough today, it's a bit cold and rainy. Right everybody, so here's the embankment itself. So as you can see, it's very, very nice, in good condition. We've got some parks going along the whole embankment. Beautiful view. So during summer, and when the weather's nice here, this embankment is absolutely packed. This is the main kind of recreation point in the whole city. So everyone, this isn't my first visit to the city. I came to Samara when I first came to Russia in 2019. And I wasn't here for very long, so I didn't have a good look at the city. But on this visit, I like it even more. I was walking around places in the center of the city that I hadn't seen before. So there's lots of beautiful old houses. There's lots of cafes, restaurants, grand Soviet buildings. So let's go and have a look at them. Now, as we come to the center, we can see the start of these wooden buildings. So we can see a lovely one here. It's not totally wooden, the bottom is concrete and the top is wooden. And we got some old one here that's maybe under repair and is a bit lopsided. So these old wooden style houses are becoming fewer and fewer in Samara. They're in a state of neglect and disrepair. Some people are still living in them, but many of them are abandoned, and they're starting to be replaced and outshadowed by more modern structures. Okay everybody, when you're walking around in a city, you should look up as well as straight. If I was walking on the other side of the street there, I would have missed this. Isn't that interesting? Got a globe sticking out of that building, and if we look down, we can see it's a Russian post office, so that's probably why there's a globe there. I hear music coming from somewhere. seems to be emanating from this window. I was spying on some music school there. And so everybody, we're in the center now of the city. There's a beautiful church over there, and these are the lovely buildings I was referring to. Old Marshrutka. Look at that everybody, we got a USSR shopping center here with a KFC inside. I'm just going to play it by ear for now and have a walk around the center and see what we see. So we can see that these streets are very pleasant. We've got some marigolds here. And here, everybody, we have the Samara Philharmonic. Absolutely beautiful building. Wow, check this out, everybody. Beautiful old building here that's totally collapsing. Looks really dangerous. Let's go and have a closer look. Seems like it used to be a little shopping center, Samarsky Torgovi. Well, not much in there. So guys, across the other side of the road here, we've got some beautiful houses that are in a good state of repair. I hope the government in Samara are doing their best to make sure these old wooden houses are protected. Wow, everybody, I've just chanced upon a beautiful street here. Look at this big red house. Beautiful, lovely red color. More nice houses here. I think we're heading towards what I think is Kubyshev Square. It's a huge Soviet era square. Okay everybody, so now I'm in the magnificent Kubyshev Square. Look at the size of this place. Kubyshev Square is one of the largest squares in the world and is the largest public square in Russia and in Europe. I mean, look at the size of that building. Huge. So before we go and have a look at that building there, let's have a look at the gardens over here. They look very, very nice. They love the marigolds in Samara. Marigold paradise. Got some public toilet here. Look at that. If you don't flush the toilet, it's a 5,000 ruble fine. There we go, everybody. So apparently, this gigantic edifice is a ballet theatre. And no prizes for guessing who this bloke is. Mr. Kubyshev. They're getting ready for something. There's going to be some kind of concert here at the weekend, probably. They got some tents over there. Let's go and have a closer look at this theatre. We might be able to get inside. So unfortunately we can't get into the ballet theatre. I'm sure it's magnificent inside. Now what we got over here looks like a pair of glasses, spectacles. Let's see what the sign says, if it's in English. I doubt it. It says something very interesting. All right, everybody, so moving on from Kubashev Square, going to head back in the direction of the very center. I think it's the very center, but Samara, like many other kind of Soviet cities, doesn't really have a center like we're used to in Europe, you know, a market square or main street or something like that. It's quite spread out. Anyway, going to head in that direction because I'm getting hungry after all this walking, and I know a very nice buffet restaurant. So everybody, I'm very impressed with the parks in this city so far. Very beautiful, well maintained. There's no rubbish on the ground, so when people are given nice things, they look after it here. Got a harp here with a pigeon on top. Let's see if it works. Not bad. So we can see what those glasses were referencing earlier. Got a bloke here called Dmitry Shostakovich. Looks like a very learned gentleman. I tell you what, everybody, there must be more marigolds per square meter than any other city in the world here. Look at this amazing hotel, Lottie Hotel. Very swish looking. On the ground floor there, they've got a Georgian restaurant, Marani. I'm sure that's where the movers and shakers of Samara have their business lunches. I'm not sure Tall Travels can afford to eat in Marani, so I'm going to go to the buffet restaurant. Samara really is a city of juxtapositions. We have this tumble-down wooden house here and a modern structure right next to it. And here we have some abandoned house. Charming, although rather creepy looking. Right, everybody, have a look at this. We're now at the Intercession Cathedral, which dates back to 1857 as the main Orthodox cathedral in the whole Samara region. Let's go and have a closer look. It's got a lot of bells, look. There's a big bell lower down, and then the top there. There's loads of bells, little bells. I don't think we'll be able to film inside the church, but I'm just going to have a peek through the door here. There's another door, so I can't see anything. Now there seems to be quite a lot of churches and cathedrals in Samara, but this is definitely the prettiest one I've seen so far. Okay, everybody, and right next to the church we got some big abandoned building. Right, okay, there we have it. So some big abandoned building. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like a school. We can see the year at the top there, 1907. Mysterious. And over here behind me we have something that looks like an abandoned structure, but it isn't. I think this definitely is a school because there's a playground inside there. So this is a mysterious area of Samara, so anybody that's from this city or knows this city, let me know what it is. Now this is something I've seen a few times since being in Samara. Some of these old wooden houses have burnt down. Hopefully it was already abandoned. Right, everybody, we're now on the main street in Samara, what I think is the main street. So up here a bit further is a buffet restaurant I'm going to be dining at for lunch. I've been to quite a few cities in Russia, but Samara is definitely up there with the most beautiful main streets. Very, very nice. So you got loads of cafes, restaurants, bars. Wow, look, this guy's tall. These kids are looking at him like kids look at me. I'm almost 2 meters tall. And over there, everybody, is where I'm having lunch. Vilka Loshka. So let's go inside. Здравствуйте. How are you?
Hello. I'm okay. What about you?
Oh, fine, thanks. I have some borscht, please.
Borscht.
Yeah. Great.
Что-то вот...
No, thanks. Super.
Ой,
This okay.
осторожно.
И можно пюре. И индейка филе. Хорошо. Спасибо.
Something else?
Yeah. Fasol. Thanks very much.
Enjoy your meal.
Thanks.
Where are you from?
England.
England.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Just visiting, you know. I'm maybe going to Kazakhstan, so passing through.
Through Russia.
Yeah.
Is it the first time you're here?
No, second time actually.
Second time?
Yeah.
Do you like?
I like it very much. I came here in summer 3 years ago. I liked it then, but now I like it even more because I've been looking at these old buildings, very nice old buildings, parks, and the Volga, the embankment by the Volga, very
I
nice.
thought the roads are closed.
No, certain people it's okay. I'm allowed in.
I'll try to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Здравствуйте.
424. 76.
Спасибо большое.
Приятного аппетита.
So there we go, everybody. That was lunch in my favorite buffet restaurant in Samara, Vilka Loshka. So as you can see, the girl that was serving me spoke very good English. I've been having a chit-chat with her for the last couple of days, so it's quite rare to find people that speak excellent English like her in Russia, and even more rare to find them working in a buffet restaurant. So you saw there that the first question she asked me is, "What are you doing here?" A lot of Russians think that the borders are closed in Russia at the moment, but that's only partially true. You know, you can fly into the country, but it's very expensive, or now foreigners are able to travel by land into Russia. All right, everybody, we got a map of Samara here. Now this is where I want to go. I might be able to walk there, I might have to take a taxi. The Cosmic Samara Museum and Exhibition Center. Wow. So let's see where that is on the map. There we go, 13. The Cosmic Samara Museum. Right, where's 13 then? Aha! There we go, number 13. So it looks like I'm far away. I'm going to have to take a taxi. Now the good news is that taxis are very cheap in Samara. When I arrived in the city, I paid 100 rubles to get to my hotel. Now that used to be £1 British, but now it's more like, I don't know, £1.40, £1.50 or something like that, which is still cheap. So 186 rubles, so that's about £2.50 in British money. Okay, my taxi's going to be here in 4 minutes. Woohoo! Right, everybody, so I'm now in another part of the city, a much more Soviet looking area, and I've got something very special to show you. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
За всеми действиями на космодроме. Ангар обрушился. Мы теперь с вами давай немножко отвлечемся и посмотрим вот на эти. О чем это можно говорить? Как вы думаете?
Это на нем спускались
Правильно, что это настоящий специальный аппарат. Спутника,
So everybody, I can't imagine Tall Travels being very comfortable in that seat. So everybody, imagine living in one of these apartment buildings surrounding the rocket and waking up to this sight every morning. Very unique. It's another nice park, everybody. See how clean everything is? Nice pavements, nice cycle path. So look at that, everybody, a nice juicy plieskavitsa, some salad in the bottom there as well. Really good. Wow, look everybody, we've got some columns here dedicated to the beautiful ladies of Samara.
Ya pa pa ra 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 ya ra ya.
everybody, so imagine that. I chanced upon a massive jazz festival, so that's obviously going to be really busy this weekend. I'll be 100% honest, I'm not a big fan of jazz. It's a bit too soft for me, and all that shooby-dooby-dubby-doo, shaggy Scooby-Doo stuff is not my cup of tea. Oh look, a Soviet mural. Wow. That's a really nice one. All right, everybody, getting back down by the river again. And it's howling a gale now, but the air is really nice and fresh. That mosaic is so important in Samara that they've even got a mosaic coffee and tea shop. Wow. Maybe the cups have got mosaics on them. Let's have a look. No, I don't think so. But I think it was a good idea of mine. Right, everybody, back down by the river. Absolutely amazing sight. Now, in case you didn't know, Volga, the Volga River, is the longest river in all of Europe. It makes the Danube look like a piss stream. Yeah, guys, so like I was saying earlier, it really feels like Samara is a seaside city. Bracing weather. You can see rain over there. Over there we got sun. So, as I mentioned, Samara is a big city, the 8th biggest city in all of Russia. 1.1 million people, so the city goes much further down there, down the Volga. And if you keep going down the Volga for a couple of hours, and you get to Taliati, which is a neighboring city, and it's famous as the home of the Lada automobile. I think it's going to hammer down with rain soon, so I should probably retreat. Look at that, everybody, incredible. The beauty of Samara. I think I could keep walking down that river for miles and it'll be same old. I'm not sure there's anything noteworthy down there. So I'm going to go back in this direction because I'm going to go to the Zhiguli beer factory. Alright, everybody, walking down towards the beer factory. This building is called Gres and it's a hydroelectric power station. So this is it, the beer museum, I think. I was here 3 years ago and my memory's coming back to me now. I had some fishy food and beer. Nice crater there on the zebra crossing. Можно жигловское пиво. Вон, один.
Карта наличные у вас?
Карта.
Можно оплачивать.
Спасибо. Okay, everybody, that was literally the fastest beer I've ever received in the former Soviet Union. Normally, I have to say, getting a beer in this part of the world is a bit of a slow process, but in here, it took about 5 seconds. Cheers. Good, fresh tasting. Hey, look, we got the takeaway shop for the beer. 105 rubles for a litre, that's pretty good. I bought a Zhiguli beer in the shop the other day. A half-litre can is about 65 rubles, something like that. So that's cheaper. Getting it at source. And here you can buy some dried fishes to go with your beer. Dried fish is very popular in the former Soviet Union. Dried and smoked. These guys are looking a bit two-dimensional. So I'm not sure if I can actually get in the factory itself. When I hear about beer factories, I think about something like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, you know? Like these huge vats of beer, and they're just giving it away free. But I'm not sure if that's the case. Alright, before we go and have a look and see if we can get inside the beer museum, just going to go down to the water here and see if there's anything interesting. And look everybody, it's in English. This is the ferry to the right bank of the Volga. I suppose that means the other side of the river there. Let's go and have a closer look. Wow, check it out everybody, some old Soviet hovercraft. Nice. Here we go, this is where the boys park their toys. The Metallurg ferry. So there'll be ferries going to the other side of the river and elsewhere down the river, I suppose. So everybody, I'm not sure if you can actually get into the factory itself, whether they do tours like the Guinness factory in Dublin. I suppose they do, but I'm not sure you can just turn up. About to get killed here, but I'm gonna investigate. Got something across the other side of the road there, loads of beautiful buildings. I'm not sure what it is. Zhugulisky. Okay, it's another shop. Alright everybody, we're at Strukovsky Gardens now, let's go and have a look. Okay everybody, so that's about it from me from Samara in Russia. I hope you enjoyed having a look around this wonderful city. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Samara is my favorite city outside of Moscow and St. Petersburg. So I definitely recommend you come and have a look. Alright, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.